Question number 12. Order. Question number 12, Dr. Parmjeet Parmar.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order.
Well, that's a bit rich, Phil.
Question number 12, Dr. Parmjeet Parmar.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my question is to the Minister for Building and Housing. What progress has the government made in increasing the supply of housing in Christchurch, and what lessons can be learned in addressing Auckland's issues?
The Honourable Dr. Nick Smith.
The housing market in Christchurch became very constrained following the loss of 10,000 homes in the 2010 and 2011 earthquakes. There's been over a dozen government initiatives to tackle this, from emergency repairs to interventions in the planning and building consent system, as well as facilitating new housing on unused public land. The house build rate in Christchurch has quadrupled from 80 per month to over 360 per month, and house price increases have dropped from 12% per year to just 2% in the last year. Rents, which were soaring in 2012 and 13, have now stabilised to the point where rents in the last year have declined by 5%. The lesson for Auckland is that increased supply is the main solution. That is why the government has put so much focus on increasing the rate of house build. It was 200 per month when we came to government. The last month we got to over 750 new homes.
Supplementary, Mr. Speaker.
Supplementary question, Dr. Parmjeet Parmar.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. What initiatives does the government have underway on public land for housing, and how are these to be expanded?
Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Dr. Nick Smith.
Mr. Speaker, we have initiatives well underway in areas like Hobsonville, Weymouth, Tamaki and Papakura in Auckland, and at Rangers Park, Awatea, Colombo and Wells Street and Riccarton Racecourse in Christchurch. Budget 2015 expands this work with a program to investigate and identify public land holdings in Auckland for housing. This Friday I'll be launching the program with developers from both New Zealand and Australia, and publicly naming the first potential blocks of land.
Mr. Speaker.
Supplementary question, Dr. Parmjeet Parmar.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. When will the first houses be completed from this initiative?
Honourable Dr. Nick Smith.
Our objective is to have the first partnership agreements with developers agreed within 6 months. We may also need to use the streamlined special housing area process to be able to appropriately zone the areas, and also to get the resource consents for the infrastructure. There will then be the timetable for the construction of that infrastructure, the consenting of the homes and their building. My expectation is that the first homes from this initiative will come on stream and be available for families in 2017.
That concludes questions for oral answer. I have received a letter from the Honourable Annette King.